Annoyed. Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Xuan Yuan 7 on the Mysterious JT. Just had a video get eaten by the recorder, which always puts me in kind of a bad mood. So we're already in a village, but I'm in fact going to have to load because how do I even go to load? I don't even remember now how to do that. But we're going to want to load because yeah, here we go. Because like plot stuff happened in the last video that I really can't just lose. Autosave. Oh, hold on here. Peak Fangquil. That's probably about as good as we're gonna get. So at the end of the last video that actually took correctly, we got to outside of the temple. We exited the Legends of the Hidden Temple. This is not one of our three choices. We exited in such a way. Was it Olmec? What was the name of the big stone face? But we exited the temple in such a way that we were on a new path heading towards a new zone. And I'm not going to recreate the entire journey because I didn't bother to go back and see exactly where we were, but we were still fighting like dire wolves and shit. So I'll just let you know in the video. We'll see exactly where we ended. Yeah, okay, so we're on a bridge. Okay, that's fine. So in what went missing, I guess we were fighting around here and we called it a video. Yeah, I just sort of walked around. There wasn't anything really exciting. They were just bandit type enemies. I didn't find any like treasure chests or anything really. Just found some bandits and got to this bridge, which leads us into a quick travel point. And then did I get this activated for the network or not? I guess I did.
就在南方的不远处，具体的位置嘛，
具体位置。
前面有个小村落，咱们过去问问。
So we're gonna ask where the mountain is because we can't just like, you know, see the mountain from here, even though it looks like that's probably the mountain right there. Hell, holy hell, that was scary. What's wrong, Lee? Imperial officers up the road said they were fugitives in town. Heavens above, why can't these people leave our village alone? Changui. Yeah, and I'm an idiot. So one of the things I was saying in the last video is, well, I wish we'd found this safe. I guess the safe place doesn't appear until after the story events, because I was looking for a save point. There it is. It's right there. I missed it somehow. 1, 2, 3. I was even saying, like, did this thing just show up, or did I just completely miss it? Don't bother. Counting won't change anything. Shut up, where'd I leave off? Counting what? Oh, they're all little kids. 4. 3. Yeah, you were counting them yourself. Counting what? That might have... Phew, how tiresome. How fortunate. We got a clockwork shard. But again, so... Did a lot of inventory management, which maybe I can speed through a little faster this time. Because there's a merchant. I ended up buying an emerald cuirass, which I will do again. I had a lot of going back and forth about whether or not to buy it. But what I found when I went into the Elysium... Oh man, I read a bunch of entries I'll have to reread now too. But this is upgradable. I hit the wrong button to do it though. Weapon workshop. level 2. So we can upgrade all of her stuff, and in fact, we will. So she went from having a wooden arm to a bronze clockwork arm, linen gloves, and now she will have cotton gloves. And from wooden vambrace to inscribed bronze vambrace. Bracers cast in bronze, heavy and durable. Though she could go further with a few of these things, like I can't replace the clockwork shards. For this, I could buy cotton and Jedi and get her better vambrace. But I don't think I'm going to bother. I just feel this weird need to level all these things up together. Clockwork part, so I can't level this up yet. And she could get a jade hairpin, jade splints pendant, cramwood hairpin. I just have this compulsion to get all the gear that can be gotten, since you can only buy everything once. So this is probably best just bought for cash. And I might actually go make some more money off screen at some point here. Anyway, if we go to the Elysium, Fusion Lab, nothing to do with this right now. Well, do we have a new soul that we can throw in here? Wuji. I mean, I could try to do stuff with clockwork shards and black flame crystals, but I'd want to save first, because I don't know how to replace anything I lose here. I don't know if we need these for anything else. I just did this, didn't I? Yeah. So she has the let's equip everybody's best stuff first. Alright. So she can now equip Emerald Cuirass. Defense 5 or attack 3. Bleed resistance I thought I liked. Blue hairpin health 5. Oh. That's good, but here we probably want the bleed resist. But she can wear uniform of the clockwork guys. So that's a thing that she can do. Let's wait till we're done with our plot stuff before we carry on. But yeah, I think I certainly spent enough money. I think we're kind of... Gentleman's Scarf, Kong Tong Seal. Throw down another save, why not? Over the manual save, why not? And just kind of at this point running around looking for stuff that I can break before continuing the story, and trying to act surprised about the story, because this Some of what happened in the story. See, these guys are playing chess, but we can't jump in. I have no idea why you made that move. Shut up and watch. I'm playing for a tie, not to win. They're playing strategy mode. One of them is commander data, obviously. You can come in to the guy's shop and steal from him. Why not? Why wouldn't we do that? Anyway, yeah, there were some surprises for me in the story where it goes here, but it won't be surprising this time, thanks to the recorder eating the video. But I will act surprised for your benefit. I will fake it. You stay here. I'm going to check it out. Hey, these wanted posters. We can't tell any of these people apart. They all look the same. They're all Chinese. I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, you really got to figure out what's going on here, Zhao. You need to be smarter than this. I'm going in to call the cops. You stay here. I'm going to get on the phone. Ancient Chinese phone. Chinese invented everything first. They invented spaghetti, fireworks. Get a minute of the phone. Okay, so here's a little quasi-boss battle. Now, there's no reason for me not to use the scroll. Oh, I can't. Well, never mind. I guess there is a reason for me not to. Oh, I sucked one of their souls. I didn't actually mean to. Got a clockwork shard out of that. But yeah, that didn't really go any better. And as happened last time, our sister was a big part of that. She was shooting people in the back who were attacking me. They had shields up. Shields up, red alert. But no, she kept shooting them in the back, so I think she got at least some of the kills there. Anyway, now back to the wanted posters to continue the story. The rebel Tai Shi Cao, the real fugitive from justice, Hulk Hogan. That's a joke for Bobo, who will never hear it. It's not because of the scroll they're chasing you. I think they know who you are because of the scroll. Actually, no, it is because of the scroll you're chasing you. So I don't know. Actually, you weren't useless at all. You killed a couple of them. Don't beat yourself up. Let me do that. Yeah, whatever. No, these guys are jobbers.
壮士，壮士是绿林军的豪杰吗？小人郑佐，天为此地礼
I'm the head of this village. See, look at my head.
英雄豪杰已久。
我不是绿林军。
一样。我等保。
I really admire those guys. I'm not one of those guys. That's fine. I really don't
这
care.
个壮士刚刚出手，真是大快人心呐！
我也只是为了自保而已。
Well, okay, fine. If you're not going to put yourself over, I won't bother to do it either.
请无一叙。
What's wrong with talking out here, old man?
我也有些事情想要请教。请。
An artifact wanted poster. Now, we can't do anything till we follow this guy, because we are in walk real slow plot mode, which I noticed when I tried to, like, go hit those glowing urns over there to make money. We can't do anything but stroll slowly until we've played out this story scene. And they seated themselves as host and guest. A phrase that appears 800 million times in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms novel. I say that as though the game is the primary in the novel, so something should be identified specifically.
不过我听说，接下来绿林军或许会往宛城去。
Wan City, I know that from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms computer game.
我等受朝廷管理欺压已久，一直期待绿林军能来收复此地。可惜啊。
What's Wan got that I ain't got?
壮士刚刚说， 有事情要问。
So, I didn't notice it last time, but now that I know some spoilers, it's interesting that right after you told him the Lusian army is not coming here, he lights that incense. So, I believe we get to ask all the questions we want out of here, and it'll tell us when the dialogue will be closed by a question. But let's ask them in order, just in case. I'm most curious about the Imperial Court, but let's ask in order.
郑老丈可知商山在何处？
What's true? I
往西边出
started
了
talking,
村
I
子，
forget what he said.
河对面那座大山，便是商山了。
Do you know where the old A&W was before it burned
沿着河
down?
往上游走。
Well, if you get to where it
有一
used
处
to
渡
be,
口
you've gone
可以
too
过河。
far. Well, I don't care about whether the guy's a fairy or not. That's none of my business. Oh, wait, okay, I got you. But yeah, where's Mount Chang? Oh, go outside and look around at the skyline. If you see a giant mountain, head towards it. That's Mount Chang.
其他地方都听闻妖魔平生之事，商气这儿
Why aren't you
感
guys
觉倒
being
是平
murdered
安
by monsters?
是有位绿衣女子来过村子，提醒咱们不要贸然上山。也多亏了她，
Sorry, I was trying
没
to do a
听说
song
过
and I didn't
有
even
村人
get
受妖魔袭
didn't
击
get。enough words to even get in the vague neighborhood.
绿衣女子，
You don't have to put on the green dress.
背着一把金色大剑。我
So
本
I was
也想
wondering
向
if
她
this
致
girl
谢，
is going to turn out to be her
但
mom,
是
but
隔
now
日她便不见踪影
oh, it's
了。
going to turn out to be the little girl from the opening scene who built Super Clockwork stuff, isn't it? I really don't know. I haven't read any spoilers for where this story goes, but I'm just like, oh yeah, the girl in the green dress is going to be important. I'm like, oh yeah, I bet it turns out to be that girl. That girl. All right, Imperial Court.
你说商气这儿受朝廷官吏欺压已久，怎么回事？
Yeah, okay, so the Imperial officers,
还能是
they come
什么
here and they
事？
oppress us. That is how we are being
官
oppressed.
差们横征暴敛，不服的全都押走，再没回来的。
They are kind of jerks.
不止咱们这儿，南阳一带，没给绿林军收走的地方，都是这样。
Got it. Let's head for Mount Shang.
多谢款待，告辞了。
Thank you.
壮士
And
这
you notice Taishi Jiang is quiet during this. She is a female character in a game set in China in like ancient times. She's not going to be spouting off at
壮
a
士是否见过一种精怪？
the house of a host who has invited them
平
in.
时埋在土里，与寻常植物无异。
Okay,
若
those
是太过
Mycontin
靠近
things are，
便会
plants
受
that
此
attack.
攻
Okay.
击。
略有耳闻。
Yeah,
一般
I
人
know all
不知道
about super monster
但我们
plants.
商气这儿祖传一种秘制调香，采百年先知云盖，调和蕙草与其他7种
Okay,
香
so
草
if we find a
制成
century-old
弱酒
myconoid,
香
which will presumably be surrounded by other
定是这
deadly
种熏香吗？
myconoids, its cap will help us fight off the myconoids we had to fight off before we could get to it.
这又与我何干？
不急，且听小人娓娓道来。
Mm-hmm.
这弱菌香不单单是气味雅致
Our
芬
incense
芳，
just doesn't have a lovely aroma.
品质还可以消忧解愁、活络气血、延年益寿。只
Okay.
可惜百年先知不能常得，
郑老丈是想托我狩猎
It's
先
like
知，
aged whiskey.
并非如此。
I thought he
壮
was
士
going
的
to
身
send
手
us
了
on
得
some quest
叫
to
人
get a
是
bunch
真
of
心钦
mushrooms.
佩。但壮士杀了几名官差，就这么一走了之。
I need you to clean up the corpses.
若是绿林军打算接管商气，那倒也不坏，
See, she's sad, but
但又偏不是。
she can't drink anything because of her wooden body.
如今几名官差死在此处，朝廷问罪下来，小人该如何回答？
And here we go. This is I did not see this plot twist coming, but he's saying, oh, well, those soldiers were coming to liberate us. It would be fine that you killed a bunch of Imperial soldiers. But since they're not, and we're still in Imperial territory, it's not good that you just murdered a bunch of Imperial soldiers.
品香前必须服下佐药，否则不到半盏茶便会。
So I figured it out around this time. Yeah, he's going to kill us to win the favor of the Imperials.
壮士，
He poisoned us with some kind of myconoid capped incense
但杀人偿命的道理是不会
that
错的。一记杀人，便又有
Taishi
杀
Jiang
人
a
准
little
备
slower to
借你人头，
get the picture.
把我伤及百姓忠诚。
星儿，
I thought he went Xia, not Jiang. I guess maybe Jiang is pronounced Xia. Oh, he just pulled that right out of his mouth. Gross.
死了。
Congratulations, Taishi Jiang, your first kill.
我只是想打晕他的。
I meant to just kick him in the
他要杀
nuts.
你，我没有办法，
Oh, it's okay. You've got blood on your hands, but it's fine. It's part of being a Tai Chi.
谢谢你，行。他既要杀害无辜，反倒被杀了，你怨不得谁。
He deserved it. Yeah, you're right.
虽然被阿修
I
安
want
慰
to
了，
decide who deserves to live and who
是有什
dies,
么
and
感
then
觉呢？
carry out justice with my laser hands.
我还不太适应这木头身体。
Oh.
你再忍耐一下。
She's sad not about the fact that she just murdered someone, but also the fact that she can't feel anything over it because she's got crazy wooden cyborg body. It's a tale older than time. You want to feel guilt over your first murder, but you can't because of your wooden cyborg body. I mean, it's one of those things that unifies all cultures. Every culture has their own version of the little girl gets wooden cyborg body, and it interferes with her ability to feel anything the first time she kills. Mythos. It's like how the Earth is almost always a female in these different countries' legends. Well, the moon is always female, actually, now that I think about it. And there is a biological reason for that let's not get into right now. But it involves lunar cycles. And the people who are affected by them. Anyway.
总算我们是问到伤身的路了。
Hey, we know how to get him on Jiang. That makes it cool that you murdered that guy.
希望那些墨者不要太难缠。
Yep, let's chat about...
我们走吧。
It's nice. See, he's trying to cheer her up. But, yeah, she's just a little weirded out about how she murdered someone. Anyway, this is the village elder's courtyard. Now, if we come out here, nobody notices. I wish I could hunt a rabbit for dinner. Well, what's stopping you, buddy? Do you not have rabbits around here? Finally, a break. You brag, you were hiding in your house. It's real, I saw a direwolf and it's huge. Yeah. Hold on. Back then I was strong whenever I went hand in hand. Okay. So the story advances in this direction, but we kind of want to get back to where we once belonged. We kind of want to go back to where we came from and hit a save point again. And at this point, I'm just looking around for loots. Let's see, I wouldn't want to miss this. Xuan, 51, Breath of Earth. That was worth grabbing. But this way takes us back to where we entered the town. And this would be a save point. So I'll tell you what, we got a few minutes left in this video, and because I spent less time in inventory management, and you missed a little bit of wandering around before I got to the village, we've got some time left. But rather than just like showing you, hey, see, here's this area, it looks like every place else in the game, and it had some, you know, bandit enemies that we've seen before. Let's actually go ahead a little bit and see if I can maybe find... Because now that we spent all of our money, I'm kind of inclined to just, you know, do a little bit of work getting money. And if I go this way, I'll have maybe a couple of battles I can find over here that I could do without doing new stuff that you guys haven't had a chance to see.
前面就是上山了呀。
She's still going,
我们往上游走，找找那个渡口。前头或许还有妖魔，香儿也要小心了。
But I deserve to die. It's my murders. Yeah, the poor girl. I mean, she's... I don't know exactly how old she's supposed to be, but she's a little shaken, obviously. She killed someone. Now, she's killed enemies before, but she killed a plot person. Anyway, His Highness asked us to blah, blah, blah. There's a disciples of Little Bai, a group of Moists. Oh, and I made a joke in the video that disappeared about Maoists. Because I was calling them Maoists and saying, no, Maoists are different. It means something very different to the Taiwanese. So let's not confuse them with Maoists. There's village, and maybe it was early in this video. I think it was the video that got lost. It was funnier when I just kind of said it in context and didn't like remember it and try to cram it in. Oh, you know what? If I read all this journal stuff, we'll be out of time anyway. There's a village at the foot of Mount Chang that's even smaller than Timbersong Village. Handful of households. Anyone living in such a remote place probably stay there for the rest of their lives. Maybe they know something about the Maoists. Zhenjuo, the village head of Shangqi. He almost killed my brother. Warrior weapons there. Okay, so these are warriors. These are phalanxes. I'm not going to read about them. You can pause and read about them if they want to. They're just dudes. And a wanted poster. Portrait name. It has everything, but I don't think anyone's going to recognize brother from such a poor drawing. It had a list of crimes he's accused of. I thought it was because of the scroll, but brother took it away before I got a proper look, and he won't let me see what it said. Aw, disappointing. And Sigil of Aegis item drop when a phalanx was captured with the Elysium scroll. Interesting. So I might off-screen experiment with those and turning them into something. For now, I'm just kind of...
这渡口是墨者制作的机关吗？看来我们离商山不远了。
Oh, I think I'm getting more story than I intended to here. Aw, poor little girl murdered someone and she feels bad. We've all been there. Brother, can I help you operate this ski lift?
小二，刚刚的事。
Well, now I gotta get at least far enough to get a waystone so I can warp back if I want to.
可我觉得他不是坏人，他只是想保护生气的百姓。我却……
我们也不是。
He was trying to protect the village
我
by
们没做
murdering
错
us.
事，他却要杀人。他的行为与妖魔无异。
That's a bit of a stretch.
你是从妖魔手中保护了阿修。
I don't know that he was a monster. I mean, what he was doing was a little not cool, but
走吧。
you'd think he would have just paralyzed you, tied you up, and then turned you over. Anyway, our objective has been updated. I guess we get to interact with this thing and go back whenever. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to advance a lot further here. That's the same enemies we got everywhere. Hey, you killed that guy with your powerful bombs. Good job. Well, the story is... See, I'm not sure what is the best way to proceed to get to potentially a grinding area without continuing the story. Oh, that's a different enemy type. Mountain Bandit Leader. Well, you know, if I can find I guess we'll let this one go a little long. Can I get over to that waystone? I don't want to trigger a bunch of plot. But it would be really handy if I could get to... Is there a way back up here if I drop down? Yes, there is. Okay. If I could find a save spot around here before we get to a whole bunch of story, that would be super handy. We just got the story. Hey, it's a lady. Oh, it's a dude. I thought it was a lady.
兄台不必紧张，我只是来给你提个醒。
Just wanted to tell you that I'm going to murder you after freezing you with incense.
怎样都过不去的。要是打算上山，我知道其他路。
你是何人？
我不是何人，我是何浩。
Not who, how. Yo.
在下是行走天涯的浪子，人称万里风何浩。
Poets call
哪
you
有财宝
Windrunner.
我就往哪
I
去。
feel like you're making this up, friend.
待在商山已经几年了，都在这儿捡财宝。
这儿有财宝可捡。
And isn't looting not that cool?
青铜和木材都是宝贝，用青铜和木材做成的宝贝更是宝贝中的宝贝。
Oh, so he's going to kidnap our sister.
两位看看，是不是巧夺天工？
这也叫财宝？
You
当
suck.
然是财宝。我告诉你啊，玉水有个货郎专收这些奇珍异宝，每次回去都卖给他，都能赚得盆满钵满。
玉水，莫不是夏老丈？
哦，你也认识夏老丈？那咱们也可以算是半个熟人了。
Yeah, I shouldn't have pressed ahead. Now this video's going to go really long.
我听闻商山住了一群墨者，他们会让你捡。
No, the most
你
hate
该
this,
不
but
会是做无本生意的吧？
哎呀，呸！兄台这话说的多难听！
I told you that I loot,
拿
not
取
steal.
无主之物，怎能算是偷呢？
He's got a point.
无主之物。
是啊，山上有一座寨子，里头不知荒废多少年了。
This Moas, well, I murdered them, so they're no longer here to
从
be
这活的我没见过，
to object.
死
So.
的倒是不少。
你到底想做什么？
我来给二位提醒的呀，这条路不通。
Also, to steal your sister, who's made of wood and bronze.
我知道另外一条路，不过这次上山，山里头的妖魔都不太安稳。我偷偷跟了一路，发现二位身手不凡，对付那些妖魔想必是易如反掌。不如我们结伴上山，一起发财，如何？
哎，也好，结伴而行也有个道理。
All right, join our party. You're our new warrior.
哎，别这么客气了，兄台叫我何浩便行。倒是二位，
太师
Your
子
name?
旭，这是舍妹。
好的，子旭和太师小妹随我来。
I thought it was Taishi Zhao. Now he's Taishi Zhi. There's form names going on here. I don't know.
大兄，他说商山大寨是个废墟了，
Yeah, but he's a liar.
那群墨者会不会？
我们先上去探探情况，就算人走了，也会留点蛛丝马迹。
Okay.
也许何浩骗人也说不定，稍微防着点。
啊，
子旭，太师小妹，这边。
I really just want to get up to this thing and see if I can find a save point so that I can call it a video. Clockwork parts. Oh, we need those. Ah, so close and yet so far. Yeah, we're letting this go way too long now. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. This can now be upgraded, because we needed clockwork parts. Do a rainbow gem, which requires black flame residue. I'm gonna see if... Can we get back to the prior town? And just, like, ignore this guy for a while. Because while we had some good dudes to fight here with, like, a bandit chief who was a new enemy. Not Bandit Keith, Bandit Chief. It seems like it takes a really long time to get to this fight, and then I'd have to backtrack all the way between each fight. So it would be simpler to fight a few guys outside of town, because now I've got it in my head that so I was gonna actually was planning at the end of this session to pop on a Rift Tracks and play do something to, you know, make some money in a different Let's Play series. But now it's like, oh, you know, I could actually grind with this game for a little while. And we skip ahead. Okay, good. And all this is operating under the assumption that this video is actually going to save properly, which is apparently not an assumption I should just be blindly making. If I can get back into town and throw down a save, this video will have gone a little long, but it'll be alright. Yeah. Okay, so we join forces with this guy and then ditch him immediately without saying a word. Alright, I sure hope this takes, because I might have... Well, I saved over all of my manual slots, but I should be okay with autosaves if I need to recreate this video. But let's really hope I don't. I'm the Mysterious JG, thanks for watching. Sorry this one went a little long. I'll make it up next time by not giving you a full video. Just kidding. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Bye-bye, guys.